Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday, July 1st. Can you believe it? It's almost Christmas again, 2027. I'm joking, of course, but there's that sense of, boy, things are moving fast. And um, it's my birthday month. So I'm going to turn the tender age of 56 this year. And it feels a little bit weird. I've never been like a weird birthday person. And yeah, I'm feeling my age, and there's something brewing. So anyway, it's July 1st, and here we go. So today's theme, one of the things I've noticed, I've had a really busy past couple of weeks, and I'm naturally an introvert. And when I'm in situations where there's just like a lot of stuff going on, I can mostly handle it, but I pay a price. I can do my thing. I can be gracious. I think for the most part. Maybe some people have different reflections on that, but for the most part, I think I can handle it. But I do notice that there's this kind of hangover that kicks in, and then if I get really curious about it, I notice there's this old narrative that I have. And for me, it's really old or really young, I guess, depending on how you position it. But it's something that's been with me for forever, and that's been a big part of my personal work. Is sort of figuring out, how much attention do I pay to the thoughts that are bouncing around my head. And um, long story short, this guy here, James Pennebaker, he's a really interesting guy. He's at the University of Texas in Austin, and his specialty is language and sort of how we express ourselves, and specifically as it relates to our that internal narrative, the words that we use, the pronouns that we use, all that kind of stuff. And anyway, here's what he has to say. If haunted by an emotional upheaval in your life, try writing about it or sharing the experience with others. However, if you catch yourself telling exactly the same story over and over in order to get past your distress, rethink your strategy. Try writing or talking about your trauma or your difficult situation in a completely different way. So this is that theme that I brought up the other day, creativity and humility. I think that's where that like really becomes useful. And so creativity is this process of being able to step outside of yourself and say, oh my gosh, wait a second. Like I'm very familiar with this way of describing, my situation or the narrative that I'm attached to. What would it be like to step outside of that? So I thought today, let's spend a few minutes exploring that, and I have some prompts, and hopefully they land. So start by closing your eyes. And as always, let's drop into right here, right now. The morning is done. Nothing we can do to change it. We don't need to change it. The afternoon hasn't happened yet, so that too is just a mental construct. Whatever we're worried about is going to happen this afternoon or tomorrow. And so what we're left with is just right here, right now. We're together. We're safe. We're taking time out of our busy day to just drop into this moment. And my guess is if you're on this call, or you're physically okay, there's any sort of emotional stuff going on, just sort of see it for what it is. It's just energy flowing through the body. It's okay. We can handle it. We can be with it. And just notice the body's breathing. It knows exactly what to do. The kidneys are filtering, doing their thing. The heart is beating and pumping blood, lungs are breathing, like it's all just happening for us. I guess the trick or the move here is just to actually notice that, just to notice the okayness of right here, right now. Of course, we have a brain, we have a mind, there's all kinds of stuff going on between our ears. That's normal, that's as it should be. And we have some say in the matter. Like we can become aware of the thoughts, the emotions, the sensations, all of that stuff. We can notice it, and we don't necessarily need to engage, buy into it. So I'm just going to give you a couple of prompts here. So the first one is, my life would be simpler if I let go of. Just notice what comes up for you. My life would be simpler if I let go of. Just sit with that for a moment. Just notice it. Just give it space. And this is where creativity plays a role. Being willing to say, yeah, how might my life be simpler if I let go of. It's just a question. Next prompt is, I would be healthier if I. Just see what the mind fills in there. I would be healthier if I. All we're doing is we're just making space for whatever pops into your mind in this prompt. Doesn't mean it's true, doesn't mean it's what you should be doing. But I think there's some value in just opening up to, huh, how does the mind fill in that sentence? I would be healthier if I. Just making space for inquiry. And the last prompt is, I could get more support from others if I, again, just see what appears, what pops into the mind. I could get more support if I the inquiry is all about creativity, open-heartedness, open-mindedness. It doesn't mean that whatever pops into your mind is necessarily the thing to do, but it's, I think, worthy of attention. Just notice, like, yeah, what comes up. Just noticing that you're still just here, just breathing, heart is beating, just making space. Just putting us into direct contact with the narrative that we all have. The brain, the mind, it's constantly spinning up stories, and part of the quest here is just to be aware, to notice, and then make decisions from there. Take a deep breath in, long out breath through the mouth, relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the hands, breathing out. And hold the out breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In and out. See if you can relax the neck and the shoulders, the eyes, the jaw. Just settle into just letting go. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping your eyes closed, just let the body breathe. Just noticing the okayness of this moment. Noticing that the mind has an opinion about everything all the time, and that's okay. That's what the mind does. Our capacity to just meet that narrative with equanimity, stillness, groundedness. When your eyes come on back, we're out of time. That one felt like it went by very quickly. But yeah, I hope it just jolts a little bit of a reminder that just noticing, whatever the narrative is, we have a choice in just meeting it with some stillness and presence. So hope that was helpful, and hope to see you tomorrow for some gratitude.